Hi Aries, and welcome to your tarot video scope for seen by Amma. You can find me at ammalightworker.com if you do need to schedule a private reading with me, whether it is a tarot psychic reading, a face reading, a birthday reading, an energy clearing, energy healing, Reiki sessions, or if you wanted to open your Akashic records for you. Please like, share, and subscribe. For some of you, it is your birthday, so happy birthday to you. It is the eclipse month. We are going to experience a lunar eclipse, but also a solar eclipse. So I am working toward a special video about the solar eclipses. So tune in for that sometime by mid-month. And I'm going to post my take on that. So without further ado, let's start with your reading. What's going on with Aries? So in the position representing you, you have the Strength or the Courage card, as I like to call it. So the Courage card or the Strength card is a card that denotes having the strength to overcome adversity, having the physical strength to over material world, having the inner courage to reach your goals, to get your power back. And the main focus on this card is on settlement, legal matters, or in your income. So these three matters are pretty much going to be in your mind. You're going to have to focus on important financial settlements, also legal settlements, and also you are going to re-examine what's your main source of your income. I do feel that you feel like finally something is coming to a completion or is for about to, because you feel that life recently has been very harsh on you. You have been tested in areas of your life. For some of you, your relationship has been severely tested. The legal matters haven't been easy for you, but also money or the flow of money hasn't quite been in a good place for you. So I do feel that all of these matters are now kind of beginning to proceed toward the phase where it's going to be more successful. So I'm not saying that suddenly you just see this success. As I said, I keep getting this as a feeling that this is the first step for the rest of your future when you see that something good here is just beginning to happen. It could be that some of you finally have the courage to leave a current job situation and embark yourself in a new journey, looking for a new job that is going to bring you a lot much more prosperity. Because this is also a settlement card, to me comes up as some of you finally are closing the door, are once and for all into this inheritance problem, because now you are going to see that money or this property coming to you. And it does feel to me that for one reason or the other, most of you had to go through a long legal battle or a long legal proceedings, court proceedings, in order for you to sort out this problem. If you are someone who invested maybe in a property in the recent past, I do feel that finally you are going to see some good news, something good, some good resolutions related to that. Now, for some of you, this could also be some sort of divorce legal settlement that involves your family as well, that involves you, that finally you have the courage to take the proper action required. I do feel that there are a lot of you. So this is a general reading. So this card not apply to all of you, but the general meaning of this, the general feeling that I'm getting that applies to all of you is that finally you are going to have the courage and the physical strength, but also the financial means to take a plan and put it into action to reach a goal and start working on a goal to make this desire, this wish, this dream of yours to materialize in reality. So great time for you to get in action. In the position what could be crossing you, you have the Ten of Wands. And the Ten of Wands, it is a card that denotes in charge, in command, success, lighting up your burden, completion. So it's a card that generally denotes completion, success, so something is being completed. For some of you, this could be that a course of study. It's coming to a completion and you are now getting ready for a new course of study. Maybe you are far about to finish high school and you receive a good news that your college application went through. This, or maybe you are far about to finish your college, you are applied to get into master's programs or higher education, anything like that, and you receive this news that you completed this phase and you are for about to be accepted in a new school, in a new college. So generally, it denotes that your lifestyle, your life as you know it, completed this cycle and is now going to go through a transition phase in order for you to upgrade your lifestyle. Some of you are leaving an old home behind and you are moving to a new and better home. You could be moving into a new office or moving your business or your practice to a new, better location. I do feel that even that spiritual burden, those problems that you have to go through so far, I do feel that now the way you navigate through them, you navigate through them with a lot more ease. Life is just suddenly gets better. So I don't feel that anything that you have to go through is going to be that hard. You are now much more wiser. You know what to do, how to handle the situation or this transition phase. So whatever the case is, I do feel that successfully you completed a very important part of your life, of your journey, and now you are seeing that your life is just opening up. You have a lot more opportunities for you to improve. So you are in the process of improving areas of your life and getting ready for beautiful new beginnings. So the energy around you is shifting. Some goals and wishes are coming true for you. So this could also be that some sort of a competition, even that you are preparing or practicing for. Because in the next position, in the next card, you have the Five of Swords, and this falls in the position of what's above you. So Five of Swords denotes an important competition or competitions of a particular importance at this time of your life. It denotes winners and losers, but it also denotes that clearly you defeated others. However, this card also comes with an advice or with a warning. If you are overly confident, there is a danger here that you could be losing something. So not all is lost, not all is gained. Definitely the success is on your side. However, be very cautious as to how to proceed from now. Yes, it is a time of change, as I said. Changes that have to do with your financial source of your income. Changes that have to do with relationships, changes that have to do with important settlements. And it is the right time for you to get in action, but don't get in action too quickly. Make sure that you examine everything step by step. So you measure your weakness, your what situations you could use to your advantage and what situations are not in your advantage, and know the exact time when to get in action and how to get into this action. For some of you, this could be that friendship comes up. I don't know why I'm picking up in friendships. Maybe some of you could be having like a conflict with a few friends. You see that some people just not be part of your life anymore. You outgrown their friendship, or maybe they outgrown your friendship. So maybe you don't see eye to eye anymore about the future or decisions. So there's nothing left in between you anymore. So don't be surprised if some people or some friendships you're going to have like fallen out with these people. Now, Again, this could be a competition at a job when you are offered that job, you are offered this, or an opportunity, a sudden opportunity that shows up is being granted to you, and this could create some problems with other people around you because everybody wanted to benefit from this change, or this opportunity that suddenly you were the best candidate to be presented with this opportunity. Because I do feel that this is not something that just suddenly shows up. This is based in your expertise, in your experience, in your hard work, and in your achievement. So let's move on to the next card. The next card in the position of what's the root cause of this, you have the Hanged Man. So the Hanged Man denotes feeling trapped into your own fear. The solution is actually there, but because you are not really able to know what to do. So the Hanged Man, another focus of the card is that it denotes a lot of reevaluations, focusing on life, focusing on values. So any important decisions that you have to make right now, they are going to change the course of your life. These are some very life-changing experiences or decisions that you are going to experience. So it is a time of transformation. So the advice is, in order for you to make these important decisions, to find this courage that you need in order for you to take the proper legal actions, or what you consider to be the rightful action for you to take, you need to get rid of this fear. And this fear is based in the values that you have for your life. Maybe you need to reevaluate your values. You have been you base these decisions or this relationship together, or the relationship with your company, the relationship with family members, in different values. So I do feel that for a lot of you, it is also a time of internally the spiritual transformation that is going to allow you to finally release this fear, establish new values for yourself, establish a new vision for yourself. So when it comes to life changing decisions, I do feel that for some of you, it could be maybe you recently met someone and you are really thinking about how to make this relationship into something more solid. Are you ready to take the next stage into entering a relationship with somebody that you recently started to date? Or maybe you already are in a relationship and you are seriously thinking about what's the next stage of the relationship, and that's why you feel this way. In the recent past, you have the Ace of Cups, and the Ace of Cups is a card that denotes new beginnings. It could be new beginnings in love for some of you. Generally, it denotes your heart full of joy, being able to follow your passion in life. So all good emotionally coming to you. Because this falls into the position of the past, I do feel that recently something new just started in your life. So it could be maybe a relationship that is pretty much like a year-long relationship. It could be a job for some of you. So whatever it is, I do feel that this recent past, the time frame for that is, so in the recent months, something new began in your life. So this would have been a new love, passion, or maybe some of you even had a big spiritual awakening when you now took an interest, different take on how you see life, how you see your values. And as I said, maybe some of you took an interest in the mystical, or really willing to deal with your own inner feelings and emotions. So anything that allowed you to bring this new love, new joy, new passion for life in general. So this card showed up for you because it is now time for this new beginning, whatever that means for you, because this is a general reading, so put your own interpretation in it. Whatever new thing that you started recently in the course of the last 12 months, it is now coming to a completion. It is now time to bring this new beginning to a different level. So in the in the position of the near future, you have the Wheel of Fortune. And the Wheel of Fortune, it is a card that denotes positive karmic events. Positive karmic events are going to intervene to change the course or the direction for the better. This could be maybe even conflict of interest for some of you, unexpected developments that could alter and change the course. Important news and information that shows up again to change and to alter the course for the better. So it is a time of transitioning, and sometimes some changes show up for you as a blessing in disguise. So not everything is going to be so easy, or you interpret some changes that are headed your way as freaking out. Oh my God, why is this happening to me? What else do I need to change? I do feel that you are going to be forced to make some changes. I don't feel that you have to be the one to initiate some changes, because I do feel that the universe is intervening for some of you because they see that you went too far into the wrong direction. And sometimes the universe does that. When the universe senses that you can be successful, but if the universe thinks that you went too far into the wrong direction because this is not serving your highest good for the development of your soul, and then situations change in order for you to bring you into a new direction that is totally going to change your life. So as I said, if you felt that you had recently had to go through a lot of difficulties in life, I do feel that the universe is going to send you people to help you, sudden opportunities, sudden changes. You are entering a phase of your life, of your phase, when it's so easy to be lucky. So there is a sense when your luck is changing, your luck is shifting for the better. There is a sense of a better tomorrow, feeling more enthusiastic, feeling more optimistic. So something could come up, some issues that are going to arise now, or something that you are for about to change in March. I do feel that they are going to come to a culmination point in August. So again, from now going into August, it is a time when it's now time for you to receive blessings, to receive opportunities, and to receive extraordinary chances from the universe that is coming to you from maybe things that you did before in the past. Maybe you did help other people, and this is the way the universe is responding to that. You not get the same help for the same people, but the universe is rewarding you for that. So big an important transition time. So you could be thinking how, even you could be getting that urge not only to change your inner self, but also to make changes into your whole life, your whole world. In the position of internally, how you feel, you have the Nine of Swords. And the Nine of Swords, to me, it is a card that denotes sadness, grief, physical pain, anguish, no sleep, being self-critical. So lots of self-judgment. So I do feel that the main reason that this card showed up for you is because as you are going through this internal evaluating your feelings, evaluating your choices, how has it been and where are you headed, where you're going, I do feel that the more self-critical you are, the more you're going to block yourself. And I do feel that maybe sometimes, so the Nine of Swords, I do read cards in my own original way, and I'm drawn to the particular number 9 on top. So I do feel that maybe 9 days into you'd be getting this feeling that of this anguish, this mental pain, because I do feel that you have to go through this feeling in order for you to let them go. However, any sorrow, anything that you feel anxious around during that time, as I said, maybe 9 days into the new month in March, I do feel that the situation is not as bad as you think originally, because again, changes are happening, and the situation again is not as bad as you make it in your mind. Sometimes you have to go through these feelings again, this anxiety. Something is being completed, something new is beginning. For you, it can be a new beginning in a relationship, or maybe completing a relationship, or letting go of something that is creating this situation. So again, the situation is not as bad as you make it in your mind, because it's not going to last that long. Even if it doesn't happen in the first 9 days of March, it's a situation that is only going to last for 9 days, and then you are going to see resolution. So in the position of people in the environment around you, you have the Chariot. So another great card to have to balance this Nine of Swords. So the Chariot is a card that denotes victory, driving forward in a positive direction, overcoming all obstacles, being able to re-examine and to reevaluate your passion, your affairs, examining, the positive and the negative, having all the information that you need in order for you to make important decisions and to move forward. So I do feel that for some of you, this is a great success that has to do with the career achievements. For some of you, this is choices in love too. Maybe some of you have to choose between two people that in character they can be very opposite each other. So for some of you, you have to face a choice in love between two choices presented to you. I do feel that some of you could be getting a second location, either to a job, to a business that you have, or even to a home. Some of you could be traveling from one state to the other, or even buying a home or property internationally in a different country. This could also be that some of you are now legally proceeding into finalizing something that has to do with international travel. Maybe you are dealing with different embassies, legal matters, in order for you to even get a second citizenship. This is how sometimes this card shows up for me. But nevertheless, this is victory. You have achieved one goal. So this is time for you to celebrate. The next card you have, in the position of hopes, fears, and wishes, you have the Three of Cups. And the Three of Cups, to me, it is a card that denotes celebration, joyful occasion, people coming together to congratulate you for a celebratory occasion. So the Three of Cups depicts three women. So these three women could be three friends, they could be three sisters, or three family members that three people that you consider like a family to you. So definitely they are celebrating you, they are congratulating you in one of your victories. For some of you, this could be recently you got proposed to, and this is having a bachelorette party. Because some of you had new love or a new beginning in the recent past. What else? This could also be, if you are in Aries that maybe had some estrangements with some family members, especially with sisters or brothers, with siblings in general. I do feel that you are going to resolve these differences, these issues, and get together and celebrate. For some of you, it could have been that for legal reasons or financial reasons, you didn't live together, you didn't live in the same place, therefore it wasn't able for you guys to see each other. So I do feel that this is the three of you, these three friends or these three siblings coming together and meeting finally and having a good time together. Whatever it is, I do feel that you're going to have at least one occasion to celebrate each. And to conclude this reading, you have the Ace of Pentacles. What a great card to have. The Ace of Pentacles denotes new solid gain, new friends, new prosperity, or wealth. And I do feel that for some of you who had fallen out with maybe one or two friends, I do feel that a new friend is coming your way, and I do feel there is a different new energy about this friendship, because they are not only they are going to support you in your endeavors, in your creative abilities, in your ideas, but they are going to support you even and give you practical help for you to invest in this idea so you can achieve some success. I do feel that for some of you, this could be somebody showing up to invest in you, in your company, in your ideas. So financial help is coming your way. It doesn't matter how this financial help is coming. It could come through legal ways. It could come through people who are extending a hand to you and providing you with this cash or this money that you need at this time of need. Now, sometimes this card also denotes an engagement or a proposal. So some of you could be getting engaged or being proposed to, or even decide to propose. So generally it denotes all good things financially now finally coming to you. So that was part 1 of this reading. I'm going to move on to part 2 of this reading. And some of this message may not make sense to you unless you are subscribed to this channel. So again, please like, share, and subscribe. Aries Thin Akashic Messages by Amma. Prepare for fulfillment. Your heart will be filled with joy and passion and opportunities for you to enjoy life. Sometimes you have to get to the bottom of the problem, to the very core of it, to finally be able to heal from it and release it. You have to get sometimes to the very core of your existence, and you will get a new direction, a new meaning, and a more positive feeling. Karmic fulfillment is meant to happen this month. Time to receive some blessings from this lifetime and the good that is coming to you from other lifetimes that you had before. Congratulate yourself, your testing time is now over. So everything that you had to go through, it was a big testing time for you from karma. So congratulate yourself, your testing time is now over. A resolution of a legal and financial matter will take place. This could be the first step of resolution for some. This month, with the promise that the final resolution will develop later during the year. For some of you. For the rest of you, a conclusion, a final resolution that takes place for you this month in terms of legal matters and financial matters. Remember to not give up, but to surrender to the opportunities and the changes that you are about to experience. Don't fight these changes, don't resist them, but rather embrace them, because you will be the one to really achieve success and, most importantly, to be happy. So some changes are blessing in disguise. If you are an Aries and you are in a couple, if you feel that you are heartbroken, talk to your partner about it, even if sometimes your partner is the one to break your heart. By talking, you will get much more closer to him or her and realize that suffering together and or being happy together is much better than to do it alone. If you are single, you could meet someone new in a formal setting or in a formal event, like in a college setting, in an institutional setting. Get out of your own way and let it happen. You will receive a good news related to health, a good news related to love or relationships. So again, if you do need to schedule a private reading with me, you'll find me at ammalightworker.com or you email me at ammalightworker@gmail.com. In the meantime, have a fabulous month and tune in by mid-month for new videos. Bye!